I just finished what would be like the shortest day of work ever. So, I went in at 3 and then I left at 4:30. It's been 2 hours since I left Emily. Like, I'm okay now for a bit. I'm okay for a bit. I'm okay for a bit right now, but it hasn't sunk in yet. And it's gonna hurt a lot when it does. But, alright. April's coming. I will get to see her then for a gracious amount of time. And in the meanwhile, I really got to figure out some stuff. Wedding-wise, school-wise, job-wise. Just like the whole 9 yards. Right in before 2 months. And I mean, I have 2 months. I have tons of time to plan. So, essentially what happened, just so you guys are up to date, we figured out that I actually got accepted into the BYU spring semester. So that's the semester that starts in April. I now need to contact them and ask them what are the online options versus what are the options for me as an international student that really can't be in the country to take schooling because I'm already being applied for a fiancé visa. So I need to see if I can do it, because if I can still be accepted there, it means I can still do schooling in the fall, and it means that I essentially don't have any downtime in Utah when I first get there, which is a good and bad thing. Like, I mean, it's a bad thing for right after the wedding when we're gonna want to have some time together, but it's a good thing for basically the entire time after that, because I'm not just sitting around where I'm putting in hours that are definitely needed. And since I can't even work at this first place, I'd have that time to actually get back into figuring out how studying is. I'd be able to kind of just like psych myself up for every day, because it will be insane living in a different place and such a big change. But am I ever excited? It sucks saying goodbye to her, but it makes me also very reassuring. Like, it's a really reassuring event, because it shows me how much I really do love her and how much I need her, and not just somebody, but actually Emily. Like, it hurts that she can't be a part of my life, because she is my best friend. She's somebody that I love to have around. She really makes me a better person, and I want to be I want to strive for a lot more when she's around me, because she's such a real representation of I affect somebody's life now, and I will make a life with that person. So it makes me happy to see that I'm so sad to let her go, because it gives me that reassurance that she's the one, and it's all worth fighting for her, so that one day I never have to experience that sadness again of leaving her. So anyways, the other big things that are coming up is, so my dad, he isn't doing too good. He actually is, he isn't doing too good at all. He's going to be going in for a scan, because he says that there's been inflammation, or there's been a rise in his lungs. Essentially, it could be a possible tumor, and this would connect back to his ongoing problems with cancer and whatnot. And the thing, it's a very similar situation to my Auntie Galen. I almost feel guilty saying this, but if he were to pass, I know there would be peace in it. My father has experienced so much pain in his life, and he's had to carry so much, that with our knowledge of the gospel, that step on his eternal journey is what would really be a blessing to him. And we'd be sad, and we would miss him. And we could definitely sense his fault, but there comes a point where you just don't want to see your loved ones in pain anymore. And I know if it were to come down to my dad needing to do treatment to extend his lifetime, I don't see him doing it, nor do I blame him for not doing it. one of the saddest things I've ever heard him say was he's not living, he's just existing. And I don't ever want to see my dad like that again. So, like this really could be, and in all honesty, it is. It will be my last couple of months really being with my dad in a way that he affects my day-to-day life. Like, I see him, I communicate with him, and it's interesting. I want to know if I can increase what relationship we have, because a father-son relationship is something I am so excited for with my own kids, but I'm also so nervous for it because I have no idea how to do it. So that's all been on my mind. But I'm just getting into home now, and I'm gonna go look at some empty bedrooms and try not to get too sad about it all. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye!